It is 5:41 and just in time for all the heat and humidity with summer. We're going to have a good place to cool off. The Aquatic Zoo in Mount Vernon is set to reopen this morning for the summer season, and that's where we find Brooke Slyer. And there she is. Brooke, I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty jealous this morning. I like to be out on these shots like this.
Good morning, Dave. Well, it's been a fun morning so far, and I think I'm going to get in the water a little bit later. But, you know, before we came to the interview, I showed you the marks on the sidewalk to remind guests of the social distancing. But these aren't the only health and safety precautions put in place for the water park to hopefully reopen today, weather permitting. And here to join me again is Angela Shrum. So what are some of the other health and safety measures that you guys have in place?
Okay, all of the staff will have their temperatures checked when they come in. They're also instructed on the different things that they're supposed to make sure and not come in if they aren't feeling well and that kind of thing. We're asking guests to be socially distant. They're going to come with, you know, their friends and family or whatever, and they can play together and be together, but to be mindful of other people and keep space in between. Part of the reason that we capped off at 250 per session was to allow plenty of room. It's a big facility and a lot of room for people to come and have fun.
And then you also told me about spacing some things out here behind us. We have the concession tables where people can enjoy food, and you guys went ahead and did some extra work over here as well.
Yes, so we're already adding extra concrete areas before this hit to be able to expand some areas. But since the pandemic, we just use that space to be able to spread things out a little bit more. And the chairs and the tables and things, there's not as many out as we used to have out or had planned to put out, so that there would be plenty of space for people to have a good time and not be too close.
And I know one of the other things a lot of places have been doing is, sanitizing more often. Do you mind touching on that as well?
Yes. So once the 250 get in, then there won't be any more admitted for the session, and those guest services will spend the rest of the time doing sanitation, spray and cleaner on tables, chairs, surfaces, restrooms, anywhere that people might touch, so that they can maintain constant cleanliness as much as possible.
And so coming up a little bit later on in the show, we're going to be talking about some of the expectations that you guys have for guests when they come here as well. Again, we're here at the Aquatic Zoo, which is set to reopen later today, weather permitting. But for now, Nick, hopefully they will have